1080 Ti, if it's putting up the same type of comparable performance to this generation of Titan X, then it will probably be a better buy for gamers out there, considering how close they will likely be in terms of performance. And if they've got that 10 gigabytes of DDR5X, like we had talked about in a previous leak a few weeks back, then it would certainly be a great card for gamers at hopefully a more affordable price. We talked about, what it could be. We saw on that shipment that it was the manifested it was coming up to close to a little over $1,000 when converted from, I believe it was Indian rupees over to US dollars, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we'll have to see what the prices are on these cards when they finally do come out. Probably sometime around CES 2017 is what I'm keeping my eyes on for Vega and 1080 Ti to be coming out at. But just looking at, like I said, these Doom performance numbers with Titan X Pascal versus the leaked Vega numbers, it would appear that...
What's up, everybody? It's John from ObTech coming at you today with a top 5 graphics cards to buy going into 2017 and for early 2017.
Hi, internet friends. There is a pedophile ring on YouTube. There's no other way to say that. There's a pedophile ring on YouTube, and do you remember when Molly, who helped reveal Twittergate, this entire pedophile ring that existed on Twitter, about 20,000 accounts, all sharing child porn out in the open through a series of hashtags, and people, some of these accounts had like 25,000 followers. They were retweeting and liking this kind of content, no problem, but and they weren't being banned. But the second you share an opinion that doesn't match Twitter's about politics, you're banned. You have like 100 followers, bye. And Molly got in trouble. She got banned off of Twitter for sharing this information, for revealing that Twitter had these accounts and were doing nothing about it. Molly revealed to me not too long ago that there was a similar situation with YouTube. Not that YouTube is aware. If they are aware, I don't know. But predatory accounts exist on YouTube. They act as aggregators for these videos that children upload to the internet, or who knows if children upload them to the internet. They're videos of children in precarious positions where they are scantily clad, or like their legs are open and you can see their underwear. There are aggregators of that on YouTube with hundreds of subscribers, with monetized videos. Do you know what it has to take for you to monetize a video? You have to submit your tax forms, you have to submit your full name, you have to submit your social security number. I mean, YouTube has all the information on these predators, and they're here. I'll show you their account. So today on the Pizzagate subreddit on Vote, someone revealed that when you type in webcam video on the YouTube search bar, it comes up with all this webcam footage of children. And the children are same thing. Precarious positions they're like opening their legs, and I'm not even gonna show that on here. Obviously, like, I can't show that kind of content on here. I just cannot. Like, I would get ripped off YouTube if I showed that kind of content. And these videos have millions of views, thousands of comments. I've gone through the comments and looked at the people posting really nasty comments who are clearly predators, who are clearly pedophiles, and they are the same kind of predatory accounts that aggregate and like and have these playlists of these children. You can say all day that this has nothing to do with Pizzagate, but clearly it has everything to do with Pizzagate, because there is a pedophile ring out in the freaking open on YouTube. It's not even hidden on the dark web. It's not, you can see it right here with just a simple Google search. That's all it takes. Who's watching these videos? Who's commenting on these videos? Who's letting their child upload and monetize these videos? Or are these videos taken from someone's computer? Are they taken? Like, do these children know these videos are being uploaded? I have a lot of questions for YouTube, and I don't think they are ignorant to this, because look at these videos. They have hundreds and thousands of views. Someone has flagged these videos before for inappropriate content. Did YouTube look at it and look at the comment section and say, okay, we'll keep it up. Gotta get that ad revenue. But the second one of us uploads a Pizzagate video to YouTube and we get flagged for some ridiculous reason, even though we're not making allegations, we're just talking about a theory, our videos get ripped off the internet and get strikes on our channel. A pedophile ring exists on YouTube. And instead of everybody sitting at their keyboards and doing nothing and just bitching at the computer and all of us being disgusted, let's actually do something about it.
Oh, this is not something I was prepared to make a video about. Hey everyone, this is a face cam video. This is a more serious topic. I probably put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video, and apologies if the thumbnail and the title and everything looks very similar to Pyrocynical's video, because that's where I got all this information from and learned all this stuff about, and I wanted to make a video on this as soon as possible, so I didn't go through the trouble of really trying to put effort into things other than trying to just get the information out there, because this is something that it's just really sick and something that really just shouldn't be here on YouTube. This weird search result that has come up on YouTube that is the webcam video from. If you don't know what this is, this stuff came up on, I believe it came up on the H3H3 subreddit as well as Pyro's subreddit himself. People have been asking the bigger YouTubers to talk about this because this is an issue that really is just disgusting and makes me sick to even like think about or have to look at or even fucking talk about. This shouldn't be happening. But what it is, if you go into the YouTube search bar and search webcam video from, you come up with a bunch of just weird ass videos of like underage kids and like really suggestive poses, and it's really fucking creepy. Now this is just really disgusting, like just to even look at or even like think that this would be a thing, because this webcam video from, it sounds like a common search result, like somebody would just search this sort of thing up looking for a video that, you know, maybe their friend had posted from Facebook or something like that, you know, something, you know, not trying to put a video out there that's going to be, you know, real clickbaity or anything like that like videos are nowadays, but something that, you know, maybe a family member had just posted, or, you know, that someone had, for whatever reason, just an innocent reason, and you come and you look and it's this weird, like, pedophile shit, and, like, the thing is that, like, a lot of people are asking, well, why is this not, you know, why is this not immediately taken down? The problem with that is that it's in this weird gray area where YouTube can't really take it down because it's not as suggestive. It's not real. Some people would, you know, it's not as bad as it looks kind of deal. There's no nudity. There's nothing that directly violates YouTube's terms of service. So it's in this weird gray area of being up. But it's still one of those things where you look at it like, yeah, pedophiles are jerking their dick to this sort of thing, and it's really weird. And I don't mean to make jokes. This isn't a time for me to make jokes. That's why there's like, this isn't really like a video where I'm doing the commentary to some gameplay or some shit like that. This is just kind of sick, and it's just, you know, you see things like the webcam video from, and then it's like this date, and a lot of these videos, you know, it's not like these are really obscure videos either. These videos are from, you know, 2 years ago. There's a lot of these that are really old, and they're just being put on just random accounts, like these weird throwaway accounts where someone has just made an account to post these 1 or 2 videos and then they're gone again, you know, moving on to the next video or the next account. And these videos are monetized and they're getting 470, they're getting hundreds of thousands of views. Just, it's ridiculous. And then like, oh, well, most of these videos are from upwards of 2 years ago, so this isn't really like that bad, right? Okay, well, then you get somewhat like 4 or 5 hours ago, or like, you know, just on these weird throwaway accounts, or just accounts that, you know, they'll put one video on, go through the trouble of, I guess, forging whatever information they need to monetize the video, and then just getting it out there, and then getting it monetized and profited on, as well as getting it viewed for all these other weird fuckers to see. And it's just this, I can't even explain what kind of person, like, I can't even imagine what kind of person you have to be to, this baffles me. Like, how YouTube could let this go on, what kind of people are uploading this, like, because normally for this kind of weird shit, you have to go to, like, some deep dark areas of the internet, you know, some deep web shit, some shit you gotta like get off the fucking grid for. Right here in our back, like in our backyard of YouTube, is really weird. And again, what makes it even weirder is that it's just this random search result. You type in the webcam video from, there it is. Then there it is. It's just there for everyone to fucking look at. It's just so weird that it's this one random search result that, you know, it seems fairly common. It's just some common words. Like, you would think this sort of thing would come up more, or that, you know, this would have been talked about more than just 2 years ago, and this stuff wouldn't just be coming up now. This stuff would be gone. And, you know, some of it actually is rather innocent. Some of it is just people naming the videos this, which is what makes it weird. But there's a lot of these videos of just these webcam videos of kids and these weird suggestive things. And if you want to look up any of this stuff, go look it up for yourself. I'm not going to post any of this stuff or show any faces of anybody in any of these screen grabs or anything like that, just for the sake of conserving these kids' identities, because for as far as they know, they've done nothing wrong. It's just really sick that they've been taken advantage of. And, you know, all I really want to say, you know, to some of these kids, or to any kids out there that might, you know, watch any of these videos on this sort of subject, just be careful with what you're doing. I'm the kind of person that thinks that, you know, the internet shouldn't really have these safe spaces in a way, or that the internet shouldn't be, you know, the internet shouldn't really be policed as much as people would like it to, as some people would like to put forward. And, you know, that all this cyberbullying and shit like that should stop, and that the internet should stay as anonymous as it used to be. But this is disgusting and sick, and you don't bring kids into this sort of thing. Kids have their own level to be on, where they just need to stay out of it and stay off the internet, and they shouldn't be exploited in this sort of way. And if you're the kind of person who's younger on the internet, if you have a webcam on a laptop or a computer that you're using, turn it off, unplug it. There's settings that I'm sure, you know, a simple Google search or asking your parent or whoever, they will gladly turn it off for you if you just go and tell them. Just be careful with what you're doing. You know, if you're on Facebook and Twitter and shit nowadays, which baffles the shit out of me. But if you know, if you're that sort of thing and you don't know who any of these people are, and they start sending weird messages and shit, don't do any of that. And parents out there, Jesus Christ, fucking just watch what your kids are fucking doing. Like, I get it, you know, kids nowadays need to have freedom to explore and shit like that, but this is the internet. People are fucking weird. And that's really all I have to say in this video, is just be careful, and that this kind of shit on YouTube needs to stop. This needs to be taken over by a person at YouTube, not this weird fucking bot that's gonna take down anything that says webcam from and hope that solves the problem, because this is an investigation that needs to happen. That this sort of thing needs to be taken very seriously by YouTube and have a team of people handle this sort of thing. Not, you know, like I said, not a bot that goes through and just deletes videos, because you know what's going to happen? They're going to come up with some other search result for this sort of thing. People will just, these people probably have these videos saved on their personal hard drives, and they will just repost and repost and repost under different names, under just random shit most likely, and then post it to different forums on different weird obscure websites that people don't fucking know about. So YouTube, handle this in a way that it will be done properly, that this is going to be fixed, that these kids will be all right, that people will be safe on the internet in the future. And to any kids out there, just be safe with what you're doing, and to any parents, just watch what they're doing. You don't have to fucking be on their dick about it, but just be careful. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you can, just spread the word of this sort of thing going on. Like I said, the thumbnail and any titles or anything weren't meant to be just straight up copied from Pyro's video. Like, that's where I got all this information from, and for the sake of getting this video out as fast as possible to talk about this subject, not for views or anything like that. I hope as many people see this video as possible for the sake of getting it out there, not for the idea of me making any profit off of it. But I hope you guys have a safe weekend, a safe day, night, whatever it may be. Just be careful and just watch out for this sort of shit, and just speak up if you see this kind of shit happening. Just have a voice. That's what the internet really is for. That's what having these sort of places like this to have a voice is for. And I just hope you guys stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Over the last couple days, news of what people are referring to as a YouTube pedophile ring has been spreading like wildfire. Scarce, Pyrocynical, and many other smaller channels have touched on the topic, and the internet is absolutely infuriated, demanding YouTube to take action as quickly as possible.
Today we got one here from the H3 subreddit. So H3 has a very big subreddit with hundreds of thousands of followers, and I guess one person on the subreddit actually posted something here called a pedophile ring on YouTube, and he says here, YouTube has been known for its bad videos. Believe me, we've all been seeing shit on this site, but this takes the cake. And Ethan, if you're reading, we need you to expose this publicly. On YouTube, there is a pedophile ring, and this isn't just speculation. This is hidden in plain sight. If you go into YouTube and search something like webcam video from, you will get hundreds of videos of children in very skimpy clothing, opening their legs, extremely bad things for their ages. And this isn't just kids just fooling around on YouTube. Sometimes they're uploaded by accounts just for the sake of uploading children. I want you to see it for yourself, search it up and you'll see, and then click on a video, scroll down and look at the sick and disgusting comments.
There is pedophilia on YouTube. There are various videos uploaded of extremely underage children doing sexually explicit stuff. All these videos are suggested and recommended and all kind of meshed together in this really fucking perverted pedophile. Someone made a post.
As these videos suggested, if you search webcam video from, you'll be met with hundreds of unnerving videos of children doing sexually explicit acts. Or will you? What may appear to be disturbing on the surface may actually be nothing out of the ordinary at all if you dig a little deeper. Just as a disclaimer, I do a lot of debunking videos on this channel, and many argue that I'm a harsh skeptic about pretty much anything you can find on the internet. While this isn't entirely true, I do feel the need to explain that I'm not simply trying to dismiss this for the sake of doing so. If I thought that children were actually in any danger, I wouldn't be making this video. I'm going to be presenting my arguments against the points brought up in Pyrosinico's video regarding this topic, and then we'll branch out from there. I have nothing against him, but at the time of recording this, he is the biggest YouTuber to have made a full video covering the topic. He also presents many of the same points that the rest of the public seems to have agreed upon. I also want to stress that I did edit down his video for the sake of time, so you should click away right now and watch his full video first so nothing is taken out of context. With that being said, let's begin with a clip I already showed you.
There is pedophilia on YouTube.
Given the nature of the internet and its tendency to be prone to hyperbole, I think it's important to first properly define pedophilia. A quick Google search will define this as sexual feelings directed towards children. It's important to remember that based off of this definition, pedophilia is not synonymous with child rape, abuse, or exploitation. Feelings and actions are in fact two different things, but more on that later.
There are various videos uploaded of extremely underage children doing sexually explicit stuff.
If you actually look up these videos, you'll notice that in most cases, these children created the videos themselves, often addressing the audience the way that most real YouTubers would. These children are oftentimes playing and or demonstrating something to the camera, such as a new dance they learned, for example. So far, I failed to find any sexually explicit content in any of these webcam videos.
All these videos are suggested and recommended and all kind of meshed together in this really fucking perverted pedophile ring.
Once again, it's important that we get our definitions sorted. If we're choosing to refer to this as a pedophile ring, what that means is that we're making the assumption that these videos have been uploaded and or re-uploaded by an organized group of people set out to benefit from the exploitation of children.
Type in webcam video from, and all this disgusting shit comes up. It's really perverted. Like, if you look at the thumbnails alone, you've got underage girls holding fucking panties and stuff in the thumbnail, or like in really sexual poses, and that's the thumbnail alone.
If you look up the two videos in question here, you'll find them to be a lot less sinister than people have made them out to be. The first video, for example, is actually of a girl attempting to make a haul vlog, similar to what a lot of beauty gurus on YouTube do regularly. This girl goes on to show off everything from her nail job, to a bag gifted to her by her grandmother, to a pair of earrings she got. In the mix was a bathing suit that she said she got for summer. She wasn't holding up a pair of panties, and there was nothing sexual at all about this video. It was simply a harmless video of a little girl imitating her favorite online stars. If you look into her channel, there are about 20 more similar videos that feature basically the same thing. Vlogs made by a child. I do want to emphasize that this video was the only one on her channel to receive attention from the public. The second video in question has basically the same story. You've got a restless child kneeling and swerving around on a chair asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. She obviously won't be as focused and collected as an adult, and given YouTube's automatic thumbnail generator, it's easy to see how this controversial thumbnail came to be. Again, nothing remotely sexual happens in the video.
Obviously none of it is actual nudity, it's this horrible fucking grey line that YouTube allows, so it's kids just rubbing up against each other, cleaning their room, and then putting the camera at a low angle so you can see like their fucking, really sick shit basically, but it's not nudity, so YouTube allows it. None of these videos, I've seen about 20 to 30 of these videos, none of them are age restricted. Absolutely fucking none of them.
Again, these videos are filmed by children who wouldn't consider mounting a camera on a tripod or consider the angle in which the video is shot. Some of these videos have been of children dancing, playing, and roughhousing, stuff that YouTube is unable to ban because it breaks no rules on their end, nor does it break any laws.
Another thing I've just noticed when going on these videos, they're monetized as well. So they're just making money of sexually exploiting children. So it's not pleasure, it's also profit. And some of these videos, hundreds of thousands of views, like I said previously. So they are getting thousands and thousands of dollars off of sexually exploiting children. That is beyond fucked.
Let's consider the other possibilities here. It's entirely possible that these channels were monetized by the parents of the children in them. A child tells their parent that they want to be the next PewDiePie, so the parents set up the channel and let them go at it. Speaking from experience, it's not at all difficult to set up monetization on your videos. Yes, there are forms involved, but it's not at all a difficult process. I also want to put the idea that these videos are making a lot of money into context. Most of the videos in question range from 2 to 4 years old and have a few 100,000 views. Google AdSense works using CPM or RPM to calculate a video's earnings. You can look it up for details, but what that basically means is that for every 1,000 or